Welcome back, everyone. This is Mondo All Day, back with another video. And in this video, I'll be going over discussing over the weekend, it was a New York Comic Con. I'm going to go over some of the reveals for the McFarlane toys, some of the figures we've known about. Some of them are a bit surprising, so I figured I'd do a video about them and just give you my thoughts on it. And with that said, let's get right into it. So the first one is going to be the Batman animated wave, I believe second wave or third wave. From what I've heard, this is a Target exclusive, of course, but it's been delayed, so I don't know why, but that Bane looks cool. I wish McFarlane did the Phantasm, Poison Ivy, and of course Bane DC Multiverse, because this line looks cool, but man, the joints are not the greatest. But as I mentioned, I've heard it's been delayed, so we'll see when this comes out. Next is going to be the superpowers, another wave. It's going to be including Lobo, Robin, the Atom, the Flash, Jake Garrett, and we have your Batman, and then of course the Superman regeneration suit. They all look good, but to me the best one that looks good on here is going to be that Lobo. But I'm not a fan of this whole entire wave of superpowers, so if you like this, well, there you go. We got more new figures coming out. Next is I think it's called McFarlane mods. I have no idea. It's like a figure. It says vinyl figures, so I don't know what this is. It's interesting, I'll say that. I want to know more about them, how they look like, and the pricing of it too, because we have Bane, Swamp Thing, and Batman. They do look really good, very, very weird looking, but they look good. I don't know what they are, but out of these three, I think the Batman looks really the coolest. Bane and Swamp Thing look a bit odd, especially with that pose, but Batman looks pretty cool. Really, really big feet, so I don't know what these are, but I'm interested. Here we have the new cows, the replicas. It's going to be Batman Begins, who's going to Detective Comics, the Batman, and of course Batman Hush. Something tells me that the Batman Begins is going to sell out pretty quickly, and Hush, I know the previous waves haven't been selling out. I haven't seen any of the Batman Target exclusive one, the gold label Batman animated cow, so I want to see how they look like before I make a purchase, but there they are. Here we have the new release. It's going to be, a previous figure we've gotten in terms of the body. It's going to be the Hush Batman with, of course, a Monsterverse Kong. I read the book, an overview of it. Pretty good, fun book. I have a link to it. But yeah, they're going to be creating this for DC Multiverse. It'll be a 2-pack. I mean, I might get it just because of Kong. Batman, we've gotten multiple figures from that particular run sculpture, so I'm not really interested in the whole Batman, but Kong looks cool though, I'll give it that. Here we have Movie Maniacs. I'm assuming these are doing very well because he's making a bunch of them. Here we have Astrid and Bob from Beetlejuice movie, the new one that just came out. Not a fan of these, but if you like this, well, there you go. More Movie Maniacs. Here we have the red one. We have Nick, Drift, and Krampus. I have no idea. I think this movie came out. I don't think it hasn't come out yet, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have this, and then we have another one with Jackal Miley and Snowman. I believe that's Chris Evans, and then more from the red one. We have the 4-pack featuring Garcia, the elf. I don't even know what this is. And here we have an ultra rare, which is going to be The Rock. Of course, he had to be the ultra rare of The Rock. I don't know what this is. And again, I'm not a fan of the whole red one. So if you like this whole thing, boom. Here we have is a new, not really released by clarification. I guess McFarlane is doing he wanted to do new platinum stickers. So here we have the regular figure, the animated one. And then we have the typical platinum one that we usually see. But this time, what that means is a platinum one, the regular platinum sticker, that's going to be a color chase. And then the new sticker is going to be it looks like it's red with silver. That's going to be more an indication of a unique chase characters. Meaning, moving forward, if you see the regular platinum sticker on McFarlane figure, it's just a color variant. Which, I don't mind that. What I do mind, though, is having figures that we want as chase, aka the new sticker, which is going to be the red one. So if you see a red sticker, that's an indication that this figure is a chase, and you only can get this figure via chase. which I do not agree with that. I don't know why McFarlane is doing this. He's losing a ton of money, because if McFarlane were to release as a regular figure requestion, he would have a pre-order for me. But no, he wants to do it a chase. I don't get the logic behind it. I understand maybe trying to get the excitement. I'm all for excitement if it was a color variant, but for a figure that many of us want, really? I don't know. But yeah, just new sticker coming out with McFarlane. So look out for those red platinum stickers. Here we have some more statues. We have the Mighty Thor and Spider-Man on here, the black suit. I'm assuming these are doing very well, because I've seen 1 or 2 at my local Target, and I went there like 3 days after, and they're gone. So these are doing very well, and people are liking them. So they look pretty cool, but more DC than Marvel. Don't get me wrong, these don't look bad. They look really good, but not a fan of it. And we have more of the Marvel, which I'm assuming, since it's doing very, very well, I wouldn't be surprised if McFarlane gets the license for Marvel. And yeah, because I know the last year, correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you who keep up, the last year for McFarlane to have the DC license is until 2025. So, and he's doing Marvel stuff. Does that mean he's picking up Marvel and dropping DC, or he's going to continue doing both? I hope he does both, but yeah, I'm a bit of a concern. But anyways, we have Spider-Man, Captain America, Falcon, Cyclops. You have Daredevil and Storm. Out of these 5, I think the coolest is going to be Cyclops, and then probably Storm the second, and Spider-Man third. But there you go. And here's the back of it. Here we have. Okay, I wasn't like, at first when I saw images of this whole entire Comic Con, I was like, okay, some cool stuff. Nothing really exciting for DC Multiverse, which is fine. They save up some money, but then he releases this. Right, this is going to be the. It doesn't really specify what storyline, but here we have Aquaman, Superman, The Flash, and Batman, and of course it builds Darkseid, which looks like a more modern Darkseid. Yes, this is definitely a must-buy. The whole shading, I don't know if you guys can notice that on Superman, especially Superman, but Aquaman and so forth, do have a color shading on it, which is kind of new and different. So I want to see how it looks like in person. But Darkseid, it looks cool. It's a little odd on the face, but it's one of you have to see it in person, I'm assuming. So, I'm excited for this. Okay, here we have where my bank account starts crying. We have some new figures. We have Orion, Wildcat, Aqualad, and Superman. Yes, they're all going to be all pre-ordered for me. Oof, Wildcat finally from the JSA, Aqualad, and of course Orion, which is a really powerful, very underrated character. And of course Superman. I believe that's Superman from the Kingdom Come storyline. If you've not read it, definitely read it. It's a really good story. But yeah, these 4, oof, must buy. This one here, we have the Batman and Robin vehicle. It's going to be LEDs. Another one we're going to have to pre-order. Something tells me this is going to be another good seller. So, yeah. It doesn't say on here it's exclusive, so which is a good thing, because that means that we can all get one. But you never know with McFarlane. Alright, this is a really odd one, but I'll take it. Swamp Thing. I don't know if it's... I don't want to say it's a red variant. I'm not familiar with this particular storyline that it looks like this, but here we have Swamp Thing. I think the figure itself, the green one, is really, really good. They did release a GameStop exclusive with a different head sculpt, and of course the glow-in-the-dark from Amazon. I'm assuming it's going to be probably like the same basic design, just different sculptures here and there, like the chest, obviously the head. But this, to me, yeah. If it's still the same price as $40, yeah, I'll probably order this too. Pre-order it. Okay, this is gonna be the one. Oh, I hope it's not an exclusive, and I hope it's available via McFarlane, Target, GameStop, Walmart, Bad Boys. You know what I'm talking about. All those stores have it, a bunch of them available. This is gonna sell out like crazy. And you get the, what's his name, the actor? Robert De Niro in here as well, too, as a figure. And the different headpieces. I believe it's the headpieces, or unless it's the face. Looks like it's headpieces. But No, it's actually, you know what? It looks like it's actually just the face part. So hopefully that looks good. But if it looks good, oof, this is going to sell out. So have your wallets ready. Have your PayPal account ready. This is going to be a quick seller. Oh, another wave of figures. The new collection edition. Here we have Captain Cold, of course. Power Girl, heck yeah. And McFarlane, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. Finally, we've been wanting him. I'm just curious to see the accessories. I would rather get less accessories, but way more detailed figure and better paint job. So we'll see how it comes out when we get more images. But so far, these figures, oof, another wave of collection edition. I'm going to pre-order. I'm just curious how the Platinum edition is going to look like. I hope it's just a color variant. That's all I care about. Just keep it color variant. Don't make it another character like Starfire and Blackfire. Like, really? Come on, McFarlane. And here is the collection edition we've seen before. Simon Bass, Lightning Lad, Grid, Mr. Terrific. I got them all pre-ordered, but of course, Geoforce is going to be Target exclusive. We'll see how that one turns out. Supposedly, someone said it's available now, but I went to the Target website. I didn't see it. So if you guys know in the comment section, is it available for pre-order? Because I went to Target. I didn't see it. So let me know in the comment section. Oof. Okay. Here we have figures that we've previously gotten. Well, we have one of them. Thomas Wayne. It looks like it's going to be the previous figure just with the new Batman headpiece. And it looks like it's going to be a different headpiece for Thomas Wayne. And, of course, Zoom. It looks like it's a figure they've gotten before. And with the different headpieces. But here is the difference now. On this one, it's going to be including the guns. So does this mean that they're bringing it back? They're bringing in the guns back? Because I do see the 17 and older, warning sign on the bottom right. So is this going to be the new thing now where he's going to incorporate weapons, but he's going to label it as 17 and older? I'm okay with it as long as he brings guns. Because imagine Thomas Wayne with knives. Like, really? Doesn't make any sense. But here we have 2-pack. Will I order this? Yes, when it's on sale. To me, this is not like a day one pre-order. For me. If you miss out on Thomas Wayne, boom, get this one. If not, based on the images, I would probably just wait for a sale. Here we have a new statue from the 3 Jokers. We have a Joker on here. Nice looking statue. I'm digging it. I know some people don't like statues, which is understandable, but for me, yeah, I like it. Here we have some Spawn. Here we have the Platinum Edition version of this particular figure. I don't collect Spawn that much unless I get it on sale. So here it is. I believe this is the Platinum one. And then we have here, it looks like it's a statue, 9-inch statue. Boom, that looks pretty cool. Again, if you're a Spawn fan, I'm sure you're going to like that. You probably pre-ordered it already by now. And something we've seen before as well too. This is the Call of Duty Spawn and Tactical Spawn. I will say that the Tactical Spawn looks pretty badass. So imagine that. Imagine being like an enemy and then that soldier, a Tactical Spawn, is after you. Oof, good luck with that. And that's pretty much it. That sums it up in terms of the McFarlane reveals for Comic Con New York this past weekend. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you prefer or excited? I'm looking for the Joker from Walking Phoenix one. Definitely the Captain Cold and Power Girl. And of course the new Batman, not Batman, like the Justice League wave, and that builds a dark side. All the others, I'm like, okay, cool. Kind of wait and see. Especially with the whole McFarlane mods, the weird, oddly shape, but it's got my attention. And yeah, that includes an overview or discussion of the reveals for Comic Con this past weekend in New York. And on to the next one.